Morning all, I'm coming to you from Sardis City, Alabama, where the news is good. You see, the Alabama possum, better known around here as Sand Mountain Sam, agrees with his Yankee cousin to the north, Punxsutawney Phil, and that is that spring is just around the corner. Folks, as a matter of fact, Americans across the country turned to 78 large rodents to help predict the turning of winter into spring. Isn't this fascinating? And I tell you, why not? I mean, how could Buckeye Chuck here in Ohio, Concord Charlie in West Virginia, and Gertie the Groundhog out in Illinois have any less accuracy than most of the professional weather reports? I mean, in Northeast Ohio, that's true, right? Okay, folks, in this week's 3-Minute Update, we have a lot going on. We've got updates in registrations, training, special events, and camping. First, here's some big news, folks. Effective on March 4th, the adult application process will change to require the results of the criminal background check for new adult applications to be received before a new adult volunteer can assume a leadership role within a unit. So what does this mean? Well, here's how it works. Once an adult application is processed, either online or paper, the person applying is put in a pending status. The adult leader who's pending will get an email notice informing them that their registration is being processed and that they are not to take on any leadership role within the unit until the background check comes back. The Unit Key 3 will also get an email. If the applicant is declined or approved with restrictions, the applicant and the Key 3 are notified by phone and mail. If the background check comes back with no items to review, the system will finish registering the person and send an email to the applicant and the Key 3 that they can now be a leader. The turnaround time for the criminal background check can be anywhere from a few days to a few weeks, depending on a lot of factors. So, the unit should allow at least 2 to 3 weeks for processing from the date when the application is received with all its signatures and paid for here at the front desk or online. If you have any questions about this, please contact Member Care. Here's another big, important update to registrations, effective on April 1st. Membership fees are changing, and we've got some good news here. The one-time new member fee for youth members is going away. Scout Life fees, Exploring fees, the annual charter fee, Merit Badge counselor fees, and local insurance fees are also not changing. Annual registration fees for youth and adult leaders are increasing $5 in each area. For questions about this, contact Member Care. Okay, next in training, note that the Lake Erie Council is hosting University of Scouting on Saturday, March 16th. You should send your questions or inquiries over to Dave Sechnick. There will be a Rangemaster training out of Firelands on February 24th. Baloo, Scoutmaster Basic, and Wilderness First Aid trainings are upcoming on the calendar in April. And the Wood Badge and NYLT courses are also open for new registrations. So sign up now. And speaking of Wood Badge and NYLT, their annual scholarship fundraiser breakfast will be on March 9th over at Lakewood High School. You should send any questions you have over to Linda Gray. The early bird deadline is closed. It's closed. In other special event news, the class of 2023 Eagle Scout celebration will be on February 24th, and the annual celebration of scouting will be held on March 2nd. Speaking of the celebration of scouting, I have great news to share. The 2023 Silver Beaver Award recipients have been selected, and they are Aaron Bringman, Jenny Espinoza, Rob Burnham, Sal Kitko, and Krista Canuck. Please join me in extending some well-deserved congratulations to these scouters. Thank you for all that you've done for this movement. Now in camping, note that the Firelands Trading Post will be open from 8 to 4 and again from 5:30 until 8 p.m. on this Saturday in conjunction with a Kodiak Klondike. And there's still time to sign up for the rescheduled Beaumont Klondike. That's coming up in a couple of weeks here in February. The next Merit Badge University is in March at Beaumont. SAP Camp is March 2nd. Cub Scouts should attend Winter Mud Day at Firelands on March 9th because that's going to be a ton of fun. On March 17th, Scouts can join in the St. Patrick's Day Parade here in downtown Cleveland. Just send Julie Hearn any questions you have about that. Metalworking Merit Badge is upcoming on April 6th down at Kent State University, and there's a Beaumont Spring Camporee the last weekend of April, as well as a service and camping opportunity on Kelly's Island. All this stuff is on the calendar. Please check it out. With regard to the upcoming Solar Eclipse Camp, by the way, on April 8th, there's a Solar Eclipse Camp at Firelands, and you should come to it. Send Anthony or Jess any questions you got about that. Lastly, folks, know that the Diocese of Cleveland Catholic Committee on Scouting is hosting a retreat on April 24th at St. Albert the Great Parish in North Royalton. Attendees will spend a day in prayer identifying their God-given gifts and talents and discerning how best to use them within their scouting roles. If you have any questions or would like to register, please contact the committee at this email. And that's a wrap for this week's 3-Minute Update, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for all you do, and thanks for being you. Apparently, we'll see you in spring here very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.